Okay, so hi from Oslo. Morning coffee normally involves me either having coffee or a drink of sorts. Small problem. The bar here at the hotel where I'm at only opens at 5. Sounds like an alcoholic, but not. Um, and my two clients are still in the air. I just texted them. They've got Wi-Fi on the plane. They're landing in about an hour and a half. So I popped over to the airport at one slice of pizza, which was pretty good, and a quick beer. And I didn't have Wi-Fi there, so I'm doing all of my work at the hotel. Let me show you the view. I don't normally do this for coffee, but here we go. In the hotel, very civilized. But anyway, so I flew last night. I flew from Johannesburg to Amsterdam, Amsterdam to Oslo. I am just finishing my newsletter, which is going out as soon as I've done this video. Part of the newsletter is about screening babies. Read the newsletter. And also the big decision in life is if you're in a situation, on a plane, in a theater, things like this, the big decision as to whether you give someone the crotch or the ass when you walk past them. It's a thing. The interesting thing though is, so I'm spending the night here tonight in Oslo. Ingen and Ishik, two of my clients, are flying in. They're landing in about an hour and a half, like I said. From there, we're going to quickly grab a train, go into dinner in town in Oslo, beautiful seafood restaurant. My other clients, some of them are in Longyearbyen already. Jenny arrives tonight, and then we all fly up to Longyearbyen tomorrow. And then we spend the night and tomorrow morning in Longyearbyen. I'll be doing one of these from outside somewhere tomorrow. And then on Wednesday, 4 o'clock, we get on a boat, and then we go. There's no update from there. There's no signal. It's fucking amazing. So that's the deal. But what's the thing with this COVID, right? So before my trip, I have to get my vaccines card. I want to print the thing. I save it on a PDF on my phone, on my iPad, everywhere. I have a printed copy. I then go screaming around on Saturday to find a COVID testing place that I can do. So I found one close to home, which is great. Get my test, I get that. I save it on files on my phone, on my iPad. I get a printed copy. Until right now, since leaving Joburg, nobody has asked. Not at check-in, not boarding the plane, not arriving, not boarding another plane, not at security, nothing. So, masks. So masks, COVID test, vaccine certificates. So far on this trip, nobody gives a fuck. It's unbelievable. So you can see people standing in the queue. When I was checking in at Amsterdam, flying to Oslo, people are standing in the queue, and you can see people coming from countries where it might still be enforced. So I've got my mask here, and then I'm putting it down to over here. People just don't give a fuck. On the plane, on the second flight, and on the first one, unsure of the first one, but on the second one, they still said, ladies and gentlemen, it is not compulsory to wear a mask on the plane, but we highly recommend it. Not the pilot, the co-pilot, because I saw them, or any of the cabin staff will. They just don't care. And there's this thing about human, I want to say stupidity, but I don't know if that's ugly. So now, on both planes, right, Joburg, Amsterdam, and Amsterdam, Oslo, they do this thing of, they play you the safety briefing. If we crash, do this, put your own mask, oxygen mask on first before you help others. And at the end of the episode, they do a quick briefing and say, hi ladies and gentlemen, on the overhead thing. We just want to add a little bit to the safety briefing, is if you are wearing a COVID mask, please take that off before putting your oxygen mask on. And everybody literally just shakes their head. It's like, how stupid can people be? It's been interesting. Anyway, read my newsletter. It's going out in a little bit from now. Talk about screaming babies, the very, very important ass or crotch decision. Read the newsletter. I had a story about an ass. Not mine, someone else's that was put on my shoulder. Anyway. And screaming babies. There weren't any, which is good, but still. So this is it. I'm going to quickly get this uploaded. I'm going to finish my newsletter, send that out. And then I am going to go for dinner. And then tomorrow morning we fly to Longyearbyen, which is amazing. So that's it for now. I have to check in for that flight. Always book a window seat flying in there. So I'm going to say goodbye for now. I'm going to go to my room, charge my laptop. I've been doing work down here for a while. And I will chat to you probably not tomorrow, but the next day. On Wednesday, I'll do a morning coffee from Longyearbyen. I want to find a nice spot outside somewhere because it is beautiful. Lots of snow around. And we'll go from there. I'm also planning to, I've even got all the directories prepped on my computer. I'm going to be doing like long flights. I'm going to be doing like I did in 2015, a Svalbard diary. So I'm going to be recording, videoing, talking to camera, videoing the guests and stuff. It's going to be a fun one. So a brand new updated Svalbard diary. But I need to go now. Question for the day. Let's keep it real, same as everybody here. Do you give a fuck about COVID at this stage? Are you still wearing your mask? And when you travel, do you care? Honest question. Okay, I'm gonna go. I'll talk to you later. Bye.